and try not to make a play.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Trent, see Brian Cook out there.
Yeah.
Back out there. What's that mean for you guys in the secondary?
It's exciting, battling injury and just seeing somebody back out there smiling, having fun, running around, getting in out of his breaks. I mean, you'd love to see when a guy gets to come back from that.
You got most of the ones out there, DB-wise. I mean, it seems like y'all just picked up where you left off. Too.
Yeah.
Is that something that's encouraging right there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like yesterday there was just one play where we kind of messed it up, and then me and Jay Reed just played off each other, and I was like, man, it feels good to just 3 years into this, everybody knows what they're doing. You ain't got to be out there worrying about who's doing what. We can just play fast, and I feel like going into this new season, I think that's huge where we're starting off at.
We haven't had a chance to ask you, but obviously with L'Jarius Sneed going to Tennessee, what's that mean for you? Like, how big of a loss is that, in your opinion, with him not being there, but also the opportunity for the other cornerback now?
Yeah, I mean, we all love LJ. Disappointed to see him go, but also excited for his new journey. But, I mean, for us, I think it just allows new guys to step up and take on a bigger role, Guys like me, I got to step up, become more of a leader, and some young guys who are coming in, rookies and one-year players who really come in and make a name for themselves. And I feel like that's really exciting to see for me. And just, as a fan, seeing young guys come in and just play and dominate with the Kansas City Chiefs, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
You find yourself being more vocal now?
Yeah, I've had to speak up a little bit, especially with the rookies coming in and, trying to learn this playbook and everything. I know I was there 2 years ago, so trying to just set that standard and just making sure we don't dip below it.
Trent, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we saw you play much on the nickel today. What's it like being, primarily more on the outside now, but also because of the young guys, you're probably having to teach more about being in the nickel?
Yeah, I'm comfortable outside. I told that to Spags, and I mean, even last year I was outside. So I feel like last year for me, more going in at nickel was more of the new thing for me. So coming to this year, it is kind of funny being on the outside and seeing these young guys come in, but I think they're doing a great job. I mean, Chamarri Conner, Nick Jones, a couple of rookies coming in here and really holding down that nickel spot and having to do everything like that. I mean, they're constantly asking me questions stuff, and in the film room, I mean, they're coming along great. So just being able to be there as just one of those guys like, hey, do this, see that, and just giving little tidbits like that, I feel like it's something I can help.
It's only been a few days, of course, but just your first impression of seeing Xavier Worthy, obviously before the hamstring injury, and obviously competing with Hollywood.
Man, I love it. Boy, we rolling, Pat definitely got some weapons, and I mean, when I think about last year during this time, I think the defense was low-key, getting after that offense. But we battling this year. And at least for me as a DB going against receivers like X when he comes back, and I mean Marquise Brown and J. Watt and everybody like that, I feel like it's just going to sharpen my tools even more.
The message this offseason has been, three-peat.
Yeah.
Something that's never been done before, on the football field. Do you feel like that level of intensity is high out there?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's everybody's main goal, really, do something nobody's ever done. And I think that just comes back to just working at it each and every day, not taking a day off and making sure everybody's really just coming together,
A couple more guys. So Matt and Courtney and Sam.
Spags has talked about LJ going to him in the past and saying, hey, I want to be the guy that covers the number one receiver on the team. Do you feel like that's something that you want to do or you need to do for this team?
Man, I don't know if it's like a need, but that's definitely something as a competitor, 100% what I want to do. Getting to line up against the best receivers each and every week, I mean, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Pat said that there's kind of more of a concerted effort right now to push the ball downfield.
Yeah.
Reed's been telling him. How is that challenging the secondary, just knowing that there's more speed out there at receiver? Man,
they rolling. I mean, y'all saw today, Pat was back there just throwing it deep play after play. So I think for defensive-wise, the timing and just understanding what guys really are about, mentally, just how focused you can be. Because when guys are rolling like that, your keys, how you're reading things, how fast you're doing things, everything's going to speed up. So being able to go out there and play against an offense like that, I think it's going to be super beneficial for all of us.
Trent, just given how complex Spags' defense is, we saw you play a little bit of safety in the playoffs, some snaps last year, but Chamarri rotating between those spots, and Nickel is a second-year guy. Just explain to us the difficulty of maybe having to switch positions.
Doing all that? Yeah. Man, I give big props to Chamarri. They got him playing nickel, safety, dime. I mean, both safeties in this defense. I mean, I'm like, yo, you got it. Like, this is crazy. Like, he be asking me questions. I'm like, sometime, or I don't know, man. You got to just play, So he's one of those dudes who's quiet but works really hard, asks the right questions and is very detailed. So Maybe right now, you know, he might make a few bumps along the road, but I just keep telling him, man, just keep working at it and you'll get better at it.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Trent.